हरि हरि बोल।
लाइव ऑलरेडी कर दिए। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। एतो तो पाशदावस्य शापाद्याताम् असद्गतिम् पुनः कतिपये स्थानम् प्रप्स्येते हा जन्मभिः। एतौ तो पाशदावस्य शापाद्याताम् असद्गतिम् पुनः कतिपये स्थानम् प्रप्स्येते हा जन्मभिः। एतौ तो पाशदावस्य शापाद्याताम् असद्गतिम् पुनः कतिपये स्थानम् प्रप्स्येते हा जन्मभिः। एतौ तो पाशदावस्य शापाद्याताम् असद्गतिम् पुनः कतिपये स्थानम् प्रप्स्येते हा जन्मभिः। Eto, these two. देखो, choose. Eto, these two. Tau, both. Pashadao, personal assistant. Asya, of the personality of Godhead. Shapan, because of being cursed. Yatau, have gone. Asad Gati, to take birth in a demonic family. Punaha, again. Kati Pahe, a few. Shanam, own place. Prapsyete, will get back. Ha, D, Janmavihi, after birth. These two partner ascendants of Supreme Lord, having been cursed, have been destined to take birth in demonic family. After few such births, they will return to their own position. These two personal assistants of the Supreme Lord, having been cursed, have been destined to take birth in demonic families. After a few such births, they will return to their own positions. Devaha uchuhu namo namaste akila yagna tantave sitau grihita malasatva murtaye distyahato ayam jagatam aruntuda Tatpada bhaktya vayamisha nivritaha Devaha, the demigods. Uchuhu, say, Namaha, obeisances. Namaha, obeisances. They unto you. Akle yagna tantave, the enjoyer of all sacrifices. So thou, for the purpose of maintaining, Grihita, assume, Amala, pure, Sattva, goodness, Murta, form, Dishtya, fortunately, Hataha, slay, I am this, Jagata, to the words, Aru, to the Ha, causing torment, Vatpada, to your feet, Bhaktya, with devotion, Vayam, we, Isha, O Lord, Nivritaha, have attained happiness. The demigod addressed the Lord, all obeisances are unto you. You are the enjoyer of all sacrifices, and you have assumed the form of a bull in pure goodness for the purpose of maintaining the world. Fortunately for us, this demon who was the torment to the world has been slain by you, and we too, O Lord, are now at ease in devotion to your lotus feet. The demigod addressed the Lord, all obeisances are unto you. You are the enjoyer of all sacrifices, and you have assumed the form of a bull in pure goodness for the purpose of maintaining the world. Fortunately for us, the demon who was a torment to the world has been slain by you, and we too, O Lord, are now at ease in devotion to your lotus feet. Yes, Supriya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhupada. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. The material world consists of three modes: goodness, passion, and ignorance. But the spiritual world is pure goodness. It is said here that the form of the Lord is pure goodness, which means that it is not material. In the material world, there is no pure goodness. In the Bhagavatam, the stage of pure goodness is called Sattvam Vishuddham. Vishuddham means pure. In pure goodness, there is no contamination by the two inferior qualities, namely passion and ignorance. Therefore, the form of the boar in which the Lord appeared is nothing of the material world. There are many other forms of the Lord, but none of them belong to the material qualities. Such forms are not different from Vishnu form, and Vishnu is the enjoyer of all sacrifices. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
More.
Oh, more. May I continue, Prabhuji?
Continue.
The sacrifices which are recommended in the Vedas are meant to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In ignorance only, people try to satisfy many other agents, but the real purpose of life is to satisfy the Supreme Lord Vishnu. All sacrifices are meant to please the Supreme Lord. The living entities who know this perfectly well are called demigods, godly or almost God. Since the living entity is part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, it is his duty to serve the Lord and please him. The demigods are all attached to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and for their pleasure, the demon, who was the source of trouble to the world, was killed. Purified life is meant to please the Lord, and all sacrifices performed in purified life are called Krishna consciousness. This Krishna consciousness is developed by devotional service, as clearly mentioned here. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Namaste Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashad Deshatarine Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Deva Uchuhu Namo Namaste Akhila Yagna Tantave Sito Grihita Mala Sattva Murtaye Drishtva Hato Ayam Jagatam Aruntuda Patpada Bhakta Vayamisha Nivritaha. The demigods address the Lord all obeisances unto you. You are the enjoyer of all sacrifices. You have assumed the form of a boar in pure goodness for the purpose of maintaining the world. Fortunately for us, the demon who was the torment of the world has been slain by you. And we too, O Lord, now are at ease in devotion to your lotus feet. So there are two things in the purport which we study today. Pure goodness. So spiritual life, sometimes you get lost in so many things, rules, regulations, and so many kind of rituals. This should be done. But you forget the very essence of the all thing is to purify. There is within us a system of lethargy and system to work without rules and regulations. That is tamoguna. Tamoguna person is dull, lazy, don't want to follow any rules and regulations. That is one kind of system. And in Kali Yuga, everybody is in that way only. Kalo Shudra Sambhavaha. So society is in a Shudra attitude. And it takes, so much. Sometimes, many times people say, I'm chanting Hare Krishna. Once Srila Prabhupada was talking about dividing the society according to rules and Varna and Ashrama. So a devotee went to Prabhupada, we are Vaishnavas, so we are above this gunas. Prabhupada said, yes, Vaishnava is a very big thing. Many of us feel that why this keep talking about Tamo Guna, Rajo Guna? Kya hai? We are Vaishnavas. Vaishnava means he is transcendental to all the modes of nature. But A real Vaishnava is a very big thing. Because once a devotee went to Srila Prabhupada, said, Prabhupada, Maya is disturbing me. What's happening? No, mind is harassing. So much strong material desires. So Prabhupada said, I'll tell you something. So Prabhupada said, don't mind it. No, you tell me. Actually, you are making a show. You're not a devotee. For a devotee, Maya will not touch. Just like police. Now in the material world, police can make mistakes sometime and police can arrest a gentleman. Hota na? Sometimes they give death penalty and he is killed also. And after that happens, it comes that actually he was innocent. Hota. है ना? उसको डेथ पेनल्टी पे उसको फांसी लगा देता है, बोला मैंने नहीं किया, नो इसने ही किया, and people kill him. People shout, kill him, and he's given death penalty. And after that, people come to know he didn't do anything. It happens. It has happened many times. But it's not that there and they nahi. The countries are running. It's not the totally upside down, but mistakes do happen. Conditioned soul means make mistake. Okay? इसको बदलना. Agree? Conditioned soul mean mistake. But Krishna doesn't make mistake, and Krishna's agent Maya doesn't make mistake. So if somebody's mind is harassed, if you are not in bliss and dancing in pure love of Krishna consciousness, that means you are a criminal. Something stupid, foolish you are doing and desiring, therefore you are being beaten. Why does Maya beat anybody? Why does police beat anybody? Is doing, planning to do, doing or maybe planning to do. Both are punishable. Like in America, they have put their agents. A lot of money is there. Simply, they're very funny economy. They print dollars and they are rich. Anyway, that's another topic. So what they do is that they put a lot of agents in the society. They act like, suppliers of arms and all, everything. And so terrorist lands up there. And then after that, he wants purchase of arms. He wants to, they will say, yes. I will also come with you, I'll kill. And everything is catching. And then later, even before he was to commit the crime, whole team they arrest. They keep watching, keep waiting how it is developing. Usko bol raha hai, ye bol raha hai. Their one agent gets into the whole group. And once about to be crime committed, सारे reveal हो जाते हैं. He is going to do this, beast this look. Whole thing is caught. Correct? Now, why you can arrest those people? They have not committed the crime, but they plan to commit. That is also criminal or not? And then those who do crime, just like they are having what to terrorists, their own people are taking gun and shooting. It's become like in one holiday, 1 dozen shooting occurs. Madness. Okay? So point is that even planning to do crime is also criminal. And doing crime is also criminal. And you are arrested and then you are put in the jail and beaten. So similarly, you're not enjoying the bliss of Krishna consciousness and mind is harassed. Be always clear. Maya doesn't make mistake. You are planning to do criminal activity or you are doing criminal activity. Stop it. बहुत मन तंग कर रहा है. अरे चोरी का काम बंद कर. But people cannot accept their mistake. है ना? True? Like, even in the presence in the material world means criminal. Just like in a jail, moment you enter, they give you a prisoner's dress. So if you are having a doubt, you are a criminal, just kapda dekh le na. 380 नंबर कह दी, अब डाउट किस चीज का रह गया? As far as the government is concerned, you are a criminal. You may believe whatever you are, but as far as government is concerned, you are a criminal. So now in the same way, none of us will like to accept that there is something wrong with us. That's the biggest problem. Even we make biggest mistake, we will not admit that I made a mistake. Nobody wants to admit. Now, in this world, various people can make mistake, but Krishna doesn't make mistake. So anybody in the material world means he is a criminal. Because he has got material body. Material body is the prisoner's dress. Kaidi number. Moment you check your body, thoda agar doubt hai that I am criminal or not, thoda check kar lo. Just check if it is made of blood, stool, urine. Sachidananda body to nahi hai na. Check कर लो एक बारी. डाउट रहता है कि लोग सोचते हैं सच्चिदानंद बॉडी है. चेक कर लो. It is made of blood, stool, urine. है ना? Once it is confirmed, you know you are a criminal. So stop being a criminal. Now I'm suffering old age, disease, death, rebirth. Yes, please stop being a criminal. That's all. This will immediately stop. You will relieve from your prisoner's dress and you will get a Vaikuntha dress and go back to the spiritual world and live a life of bliss and eternity. So what do you have to do? Stop being a criminal. That's why Prabhupada says sometimes in lectures, all rogues, thieves, rascals. It says. I remember first time when I was in the temple, I had gone to the temple, they put a Prabhupada lecture. So I saw devotees were laughing. Prabhupada was saying, all rogues, all thieves, dullheaded, rascals. He has some 5-6 words like that. So I thought Prabhupada is referring to somebody else. So one devotee told me, he's referring to us. No, I was surprised. Understand? But still devotees used to laugh. Prabhupada had that style of preaching, revolutionary. Revolutionary means, creating a revolution. And that's what Bhagavatam is meant to create, a revolution in the heart of the people of Kali Yuga. And the same mood Prabhupada had. All rogues, thieves, rascals. But whom is referring to? All the people of the conditioned soul. Every living entity in the material world is rogue, thieves. Otherwise, why they come here? अरे घमंड किस चीज का? जेल के अंदर गया, पकड़ के बंद कर दिएगा. अब इज्जत क्या रही तेरी, है ना? जेल के अंदर गया किसी को, इधर भी घमंड. अब क्या घमंड बचा यार? मतलब सोचो, खुद सोचो. कोई आदमी है, सारा पुलिस आके अरेस्ट कर रहा है, तो बेइज्जती हो जाती है ना उसकी. क्या इज्जत रहेगी उसके समाज में? सब लोग बोलते हैं तो चोर है ना? सो इजंट इट वी आर थीव्स? हम हैं चोर ना. We are Krishna's servant. We left his service. आप क्या बचा कमर? अब पकड़ के पिटाई हो रही है जेल में. Prabhupada says, they are so proud, foolishly. Every movement is getting slapped. Thar. पिटाई हो रही है जेल के अंदर. डंडे पड़ रहे हैं. Birth, old age, disease, death, है ना? तरह तरह से डंडे पड़ रहे हैं. दर्द हो रहा है तरह तरह से. इधर से दर्द, उधर से दर्द. और उसके बावजूद भी आई एम इंडिपेंडेंट. बहुत इंडिपेंडेंट. मैं आप किसी को पकड़ूं कोने में, तपाड़ बोल रहे, हाउ आर यू? आई एम इंडिपेंडेंट. कंटिन्यू थप्पड़े पड़ रहे हैं, हर एक सेकंड में 2 थप्पड़, और आई एम इंडिपेंडेंट. Similarly, we are suffering in the material world. We are conditioned by all the laws of the nature and the material nature. Urudamni Baddaha, Prahlad Maharaj says, totally tightly bound by the laws of material nature. We consider ourselves independent. So we need to know, because we are criminal because of the Maya, which we have invited by our own foolish desires. Now, why does Maya come? Because desire is like that. Suppose your desire is only one desire, how to serve Krishna. Then why Maya will come? Maya has nothing to do with it. I am referring to Mahamaya. Then only Yoga Maya comes. Will make Krishna very, very. Suppose morning you get up and you look at the deities. How do I serve you nicely? Just wait now for Yoga Maya to dance in your heart whole day. The only pleasure of serving Krishna, thinking of beautiful pastimes of the Lord, remembering beautiful dress of the deities, and thinking what offer bhoga to the Lord. Kirtan will become so ecstatic, japa will become so ecstatic. Whole day will be full of bliss and happiness. Anna? But we don't have that desire. We have some other desire. And then now Maya has to work to fulfill that desire. When moment I open my eyes and I look at the material world, contemplation, dhyayate vishaya pumsa sangaste shubhajayate sanga, that's all different phases of Maya. The Maya will start working. Sanga sanjayate kama, kama krodha vijayate. Isn't it? The Maya is slowly entering the heart more and more, because more and more you're saying, I want really, Rodha with some more, or Maya goes more into heart. Really, more. So moha sviti vibhrama sviti bamshad buddhi nash buddhi mashat pranashati. Person goes totally crazy. Stage by stage Maya enters. More and more. You want more? I want more. एक चपाती का एक और चाहिए, हाँ एक और चाहिए, हाँ एक और चाहिए. So similarly, we want more and more because we are desiring certain things which can only be satisfied in illusion. You want desiring, I should be the king of the world. It can only be satisfied in illusion. Really want, more. And buddhi nasha, pranashiti, person falls down. So we are desiring more and more of sense gratification, which can only be satisfied in illusion. And therefore, Maya creeps into our heart, and Maya makes it possible to fulfill our foolish desire, which can only be fulfilled in illusion. So therefore, there are people in Tamoguna who are lethargic, dull, don't want to follow any rules and regulations. Then come Rasic people, they follow rules and regulations. They work hard, but they want some sense enjoyment without doing sinful activity. As society, they are considered the success. Somebody is working hard, they're not doing any sinful activity, very regulated. But at the end of the day, he has no desire to serve the Lord. Still, that is Rajoguda. In Sattvaguda, it is better. Sattvaguda person is very regulated. He has no material desire. Mind is calm, peaceful. But still, there is no love of Krishna. Why is it at this stage Krishna does not appear? Because this Sattva-guna which we have in the material world, it's sometime polluted by Rajoguna and Tamoguna. So if you can maintain a stage of consciousness every day in which there is no trace of Rajo-Tamoguna, then you are entitled to see Krishna. Sattvam Vashuddham Vasudeva Sabditam. Vasudeva is the name of father of Krishna. Krishna's name is Vasudeva and father's name is Vasudeva. There is one more meaning of the Vasudeva. Vasudeva is a stage. What is it? A stage in which there is no Rajoguna and Tamoguna. Nice? Normal Sattva-guna, sometimes they leave Rajoguna, Tamoguna. Little. Contamination sometimes like that. But if you can reach a stage of consciousness that never any Rajoguna, Tamoguna comes to your system, correct? That's like we see somebody. He's a very nice person, but sometimes become lusty and greedy. Sometimes become angry and envious. Hai? So he's still not reached the perfect consciousness. And unless he reaches perfect consciousness, there is no question of seeing Krishna. Many people say, Krishna talked to me yesterday. I went to Vrindavan. One small boy came. Oh, everybody does it. I got tired of hearing. है ना? मतलब ये बताना मतलब मैं इतना स्पेशल हूँ, कृष्णा भी मेरे को कभी कभी मिलते हैं, कभी कभी कृष्णा भी बात करते हैं मुझसे. So then, but you look at the stage, sometimes we may be cheating ourselves, but just please check out. Do you have sometime Rajaguna, Tamoguna? Yes. Out of question. Out of question that Krishna will relate to you. To reach Krishna, you have to reach the platform of Vishuddha Sattva. Not Sattva, Vishuddha. Shuddha means washed, more, so purified Shuddha, in which there is never any Rajoguna, Tamoguna. So therefore, life means to reach that platform, because only in that platform Krishna talks. Krishna doesn't talk below that platform. So to reach that platform means the life is meant for purification, introspection. We introspect to see whether Rajoguna, Tamoguna is coming in my system, whether I'm developing desire for lethargy and irregulation. There's once one devotee was sleeping. Srila Prabhupada was doing some work, and again he came to wake him up. Please get up. Again he was sleeping. Then Prabhupada was again working. Again he came to, please get up. And then Prabhupada said, Tamoguna is worse than Rajoguna. Then he got up. So many of us, what happens? Arey, itna acha, rainy weather, nice. So jate hain thoda. But you forget that is worse than Rajoguna. There are some people, regulated way they are enjoying in this world. They are working very hard. Therefore, the brahmachari should be alert. What they should be alert. See, we got an opportunity to serve Krishna. And the platform is, there is no anxiety for maintenance. That's a peaceful platform of a temple brahmachari. Hai na? By Krishna's grace, there is no anxiety for maintenance. Hai na? Krishna is left to, we have no assured source of income. हमारे पास कुछ ऐसा नहीं है कि committed source of income है और हमारा expenditure is very high, है ना? But there is no anxiety, isn't it? I asked sometimes, one brahmachari got married. I asked him that, how do you feel? Prabhu, suddenly anxiety for maintenance has started in my life, which was not existence. He was there 15 years of brahmachari. Was not there before. Now, every day that anxiety is there. How will I maintain? Where money will come? But as a brahmachari, we do not have that anxiety at all. तो कितना बारी सोचते हैं कहाँ से पैसा है? नहीं, that anxiety is over for personal existence, है ना? True? That is the bliss. So, anyway, so what we need? Sattvam Vishuddham. Vasudeva Sattvam. So, totally purified stage of consciousness. It is called Krishna consciousness. And only in that platform, it's like a pure dry wood, which will easily burn. Vasudeva Sattvam. Person will easily be born in happiness of Krishna consciousness. There is one shloka which says that Nivritta Shayupagi Mana Bhavaushadi Shota Mano Virana. So Nivritta, a person who is given up all material desires, means Vishuddha Sattva. And he, when he touches Krishna consciousness, goes in ecstasy. So if your heart is kept pure, then when you chant Hare Krishna mantra or read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, you go into ecstasy. But to those people who are not so pure, for them, the Maha Mantra becomes like a medicine. For one person, it's an ecstasy. For next person who still some Rajoguna, Tamoguna is infesting in his heart, the practice of Krishna consciousness becomes like a medicine. And the third, some person is there, it doesn't take regularly like a medicine. It's nice, it's very nice. And fourth, last category person is what? He get irritated when he hears Krishna. Too much Tamoguna means sometimes people get irritated by Krishna consciousness. Hey, japa band karo. That is fourth stage we reach sometimes. We should be careful. That was one main point today, that purify, purify, purify. So whenever you are chanting, whenever you are doing devotional service, whatever you're doing, do not forget that essence is purification. Every day, the goal is purify, purify, purify. And I explained to you what is, and reach the stage of Vishuddha Sattva. Second thing Prabhupada says was the Devatas and demons. There is one major difference. What is that? Devatas want to please Krishna and Danavas want to please themselves. Right? Just like somebody is asking me, nowadays many people, after watching TV serials, get confused. And they think Karna is the hero, not Arjuna or Bhagavad Gita. So I said, look at it this way. Arjuna's only ambition of life was to serve Krishna, to please Krishna. That was his standard of success. Have I pleased Krishna? That's all. He sacrificed everything for Krishna's pleasure. He did not want to fight the war. He fought the war because Krishna wanted. He had nothing else in life. When Krishna dissipated from the world, he went mad out of separation. Bhagavatam explains the pure heart of Arjuna. And how can he compare such a great saint who's said here in the shloka like Pashada. Pashada. Where you get the shloka Pashada? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's prediction. What is the shloka? Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sangopa. Sangopashada. Astra. Ana? Pashada Shabda comes the words. Eternal associate. So Arjuna is an eternal associate of the Lord. Narayan Rishi is another incarnation where he came with the Lord. Eternal. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu incarnation became a Ramananda Rai. Eternal associate of the Lord, whose life and breath is dedicated to serve Krishna. There's nothing else. It's samadhi on the Lord. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Nothing else. Among the Pandavas, was most dear to Krishna, being an extremely exalted devotee. And here comparing with somebody with ambition, life also show I am a greater warrior than Arjuna. Ye kya tuchha? This is a demon. This is a demon. Devotee's life ambition is to please Krishna. Demon is to satisfy some ego or something. All waste. And anyway, Shastra reveals last life he was a demon. So there is a huge difference. We do not know to see in proper angle, so we get lost in so many other things. When you see in Krishna conscious angle, then we can see who is the devotee, who is the demon. There are many people, Prabhupada used to say, I used to ask, Prabhupada says, only one question to any person. So he used to come to Prabhupada. Prabhupada would say, are you Krishna conscious? So he used to say, no. Prabhupada said, you are a rascal. Straight to one word, Prabhupada had a slap. You're a rascal. You're a thief, rogue. So similarly, we should understand that introspect, please introspect what is the mission of life. And many times as parents, we forget to give them Krishna consciousness. We forget to bring within their heart the bija of service to Krishna. We forget that. Another bija is we keep fanning. I want to be a big man, want to be a successful man, want to be a noticed man. What are you doing? Want to make a demon out of your child? That's a demon. So much money I have today, more I have tomorrow. My enemy is killed now, or remaining will also be killed. What does Gita say for that? A demonic mentality. So actually we are only producing demons by making full materialism in the deep inside their heart and not even feeling ashamed and guilty of doing that. Destroying their, children are so soft, innocent. They are at the shelter of the parents. But what we never give them, Bhakti Lata Bija. And at least I've seen maybe child is 3rd class, 4th class, 5th class, 6th class. Parents at that age encourage very much. Yes, chant Hare Krishna. They take him to temples. They're very keen. Child joins some classes for shloka learning, for classes for learning Bhagavad Gita, for learning bhajan. At that age, full freedom. The moment 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 come, now, like when somebody was joking, the बच्चा छोटा होता है, बेटे जय करो, parents encourage करते हैं ना, मंदिर गए, बेटा जय करो, and बच्चा रेज है, देखो हाथ रेज कर रहा है, मेरा बच्चा इतना वंडरफुल है, and थोड़ा बड़ा हो गया, बेटा अब टाटा करो, अब जय नहीं करना, अब टाटा करना, अब जरूरत नहीं है, बहुत हो गया, and destroy the life of a devotee, If it doesn't have association of devotees, you will have one. Nobody can live without association. And actually we are guilty. And definitely tomorrow Krishna will punish us for that. Destroying the life of a innocent soul. Just destroy his life. Don't give him a chance to become a devotee. Destroy his life. I've seen so many examples of that. Anyway, so developing a desire to serve the Lord, have no other desire. Now this is the mark of a devotee. Devotee means, so when you want to anytime get doubt after seeing the silly serials, just understand, Pandava's whole life, there was no desire other than desire to serve the Lord. And they sacrificed everything for that. When they came to know Krishna and no longer in this planet, they just left the kingdom. They have no other purpose to live. Their only purpose to live was to serve the Lord. So that should be a mission of life. And then we become Devata. Devata means has no other. Vishnu Bhakta Bhave Daiva Asuratada Viparyayaha. There is no other landmark for our measurement who is the Devata, who is the Danava. You watch in movies, both are Danavas. The villain is a Danava, hero is also a Danava. You cannot find a scent of Krishna consciousness in that hero. Why you are watching that nonsense thing? Not even a scent. Scent matlab smell bhi nahi hai. Baat dur se bhi chhod do. Totally absorbed in material desires. है ना? One is tamasic, one is less tamasic. He is also smoking, drinking hero. Villain is also smoking. That's so tamasic people. And where you find what is good in that? Therefore, Prabhupada said, material world means all bad. And Krishna, spiritual world means all good. So why you are searching in a dustbin? In a dustbin mein kyon dhoond rahe ho kuch acha? These are all dustbins of the material world. So do not waste your time searching for good there. But if you're not having association of devotees, then you need some association. So फिर कूड़ेदान में कूद के you will search some good company. है ना? There is no not possibility. Somebody who is not Krishna conscious cannot be a good person. हराव अभक्त से कुतो महद गुणा मनोरथेना सति धावतो बहि यस्यास भक्ति भगवती अकिंचना सर्वे गुणे तत्र समासते सुराहा. Somebody, the devotee of the Lord, has all the good qualities. Harav abhakta se kuto mahad guna. Somebody not a devotee cannot have any quality. Manorathena sati dhavato bhai. Why? Because he is sitting on a chariot of the mind, and mind will blow him everywhere. The sense gratification blow him everywhere. Mind is chanchala. He cannot follow any rules and regulations. Like it is said, like Kamsa, just to satisfy the dictation of the mind, did so much sinful activity in front of his own sister, killed her children. So people who are insecure in this world will do any crime. Just meditate on what are the mistakes of Kamsa. Insecure. Can do anything to, when you are insecure, you will do anything to secure yourself. Dhritarashtra was insecure, did so much sins to secure himself. Kamsa was insecure, did so much sins to secure himself. So if you are confident of Krishna's protection, a devotee therefore develops all the good qualities. He doesn't become frightened, he doesn't become agitated, he doesn't become threatened, because he's secure. Abhaya Charanar Vindare, because he has taken shelter of the Krishna's lotus feet, his position is secure. The devotee's position is totally secure, insured. होता ना इंश्योर करा दिया, बिल्कुल सिक्योर हो गया, इंश्योर हो गया, कोई डर ही नहीं है. Like in car you have bumper to bumper insurance, है ना, पूरा secure है, कोई टेंशन ही नहीं है. The devotee has total security, and therefore it develops wonderful qualities. And non-devotee, nothing is possible. Okay, Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagvatam ki. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Congratulations on your name. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Prabhuji.